いざ戦場へ。もうすぐ戦場に到着します。用意できた人から出撃。じゃあ作戦開始。
Hello everyone, this is Ninja_Guy_12 here, bringing you the Zaku Marine type, which I am very excited to bring this match, even though this isn't the proudest match I've done, because we just absolutely destroy the other team, but this was the only gameplay I had, so I was like, you know what, I'll just post it. I'm sure you guys will appreciate it anyway, so... Before we continue, if you guys want to know the colors that I've used, which is just my own personal colors, you could either ask the specifics in the comment section down below on my Discord server, and if you want to make any GB02 request videos, with it being, you know, the new month, you can make 2 requests this month. You either you can just leave that in my Discord server, not on my YouTube comments, because I probably won't look at them, to be honest. But anyways, the Zaku Marine type is a 250 general, level 1, goes up to level 2 at 300, and boy is it a fun, unappreciated general, for sure. I don't understand why people hate on this thing. I'm guessing because everyone's like, oh, the Aqua Gym, oh, the Gundam Marine type, they're gods here. Fuck this thing. But in reality, this thing is completely OP for what it is. So let's kind of talk about this thing. So this thing, in terms of its weapons, it has the primary weapon of the sub-rock gun, which I think it's also used by the what is it? What was that one double Zeta Zaku? Zaku Mariner, I think, but that's not in the game yet. I'm pretty sure it will get that eventually. But basically, this thing shoots up to 4 kind of rockets, and I think it only takes 2 or 3 rockets to actually stagger someone. So it is quite OP in that regard, but also this thing has a very short reload time, so you could easily spam the hell out of this thing if you wanted to. You also have the melee weapon of just your fist, which is fine. It has the kind of same downswing as, I think, the Goof Flight Test type, so if you know that downswing, you'll pretty much get used to this one. Its sub-weapons include the head-mounted Vulcans, which are decent. They're not the best or worst, they're just okay. And then it has the chest-mounted missiles, which... those do a lot more damage than you think they do. For sure. They do a crap ton of damage. And the fact that you could use them while boosting is also quite impressive too, so you got that going for you. And pretty much all the weapons, they don't really have a long reload time, to be honest, so like, you could easily just spam these weapons very quickly and absolutely annoy the hell out of the enemy. Especially if they're using suits that have low ballistics resistance. Yeah, you're gonna be doing a crap ton of damage. The reason why I said this wasn't the proudest match I've done, obviously, because we beat the absolute shit out of this team. We destroyed their base, and we basically let them get like 1 or 2 kills, and that's it. They don't get another single kill the entire round, which is quite unfortunate. I wanted to have, or I thought I had another Zaku Marine type match that I could post that, you know, actually was fun, and not like an absolute bullying session, but I didn't. So I guess we're just gonna have to go with this, unfortunately. So hopefully I get another match soon that actually showcases the true power of this thing, because people really talk shit about this thing, and it is a really good suit, and I don't understand why people are just talking badly about this. I remember seeing Salty's video about this, and like, people just are dogging on this thing for no reason. It is a fantastic general. But in terms of the other things to really note about this thing, obviously with it being an underwater type mold suit, it does have the skill of the underwater shooting, which basically just means while you're boosting, you could also use your primary weapon at the same exact time, which is kinda OP. Because you can already do that with the missiles, and being able to do that with the sub-rock gun is quite OP. For sure. But obviously with it also being an underwater suit, it does get increased speed and I think decreased thruster cooldown while in the water, so you basically get a massive advantage under the water for sure. Other things to note is it does technically have 2-hit melee, but I just don't really bother. Most of the time I just do 1 hit because I think that's enough for me personally, but you know, that's how it be, dog. And I guess the only other thing to mention is, I guess like the design of this thing, which I really am digging the design of this thing. Before I was like, I think I kind of prefer the Zaku Mariner, or like the Marine Hyzak, which is technically just this thing, except it's actually better for underwater purposes. But I'm really liking the Zaku Marine type for sure, especially after using it quite a few times. So don't underestimate this thing, and I hope you guys get a chance to actually use it for sure, because it is so fun. When compared to the other aquatic type suits that have come out, like the mainly the Gundam Marine type and the Aqua Gym, I think it's kind of technically the worst one, but it could still easily hold its own for sure. Don't underestimate this thing. We could absolutely do damage if you let it, so there you go. But it does do quite well, and what else I want to mention? I mean, if you do have this, don't be upset about it. It could easily, you know, keep up. And like, I mean, compared to the Gundam Marine type and the Aqua Gym, I think I would probably actually prefer this over the Aqua Gym. Because for me, I've been using the Aqua Gym a few times on my other account. I haven't gotten a good match with it yet. But I kind of prefer this over the Aqua Gym. The harpoon gun on that isn't the most impressive thing, and the torpedo launcher, despite everyone basically calling it a god tier weapon, I think it's not god tier. I think it's a okay weapon. I've used it a few times, and it is very unimpressive, to be honest, in my opinion. But that's just, you know, obviously my own take on it. But in terms of the Gundam Marine type and this thing, I would just go with the Gundam Marine type. That thing is so much more fun, especially with the beam rifle. But that's just my own personal opinion. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this match and this commentary, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you all later.
賞賛いただきました。今回の戦闘報酬だよ。